All right, so the next game we're going to be looking at is Texas Tech versus NC State. Texas Tech sitting at 23-10, third in the Big 12. Let's look at their schedule a little bit here. Let's see, a loss to Villanova, pretty big in the non-conference. That's a little questionable there, as well as a loss in overtime to Butler, questionable as well. But in the Big 12 is kind of really where they found their footing this year. They have a first-year coach, so kind of getting the ground rolling, at the beginning of the year. But get a win over Texas, win over Kansas State, lost to Houston pretty badly, but Houston's good. Win over BYU, win over Oklahoma, both really good wins there. Close loss to TCU, tournament team. Close loss to Cincinnati, right on that cut line. Close loss to Baylor, win over Kansas by close to 30. Really big one there. Holy crap. Let's see, single-digit loss to Iowa State. Iowa State, really good team. Win over TCU again. TCU is a tournament team. Lost to UCF, all right, not a tournament team, but still not the worst loss ever, but not the greatest loss either. Lost to Texas, then they beat Baylor and BYU. So win over Baylor, win over BYU, win over Texas, win over Oklahoma, win over TCU. They've beaten multiple teams that are in the tournament, and I think Texas Tech is a solid team this year. I don't know. They're not like, I think that year they made the championship. It's not that kind of team, but I think they are a solid team. Let's look at NC State, though. NC State getting hot at the right time. All right, won the ACC tournament, sitting at 22-14, 10th in the ACC. Now, they had a lot of losses on the year, but not bad losses. Like, they didn't really lose anybody super bad, a bad team. Lost to BYU by single digits. We know BYU is a really good team, though, so that's not terrible. Lost to Ole Miss by 20. That's one of their worst losses, probably. Single-digit loss to Tennessee. Tennessee, another good team, 2 seed in the tournament. A win over Virginia. Virginia is a tournament team. I know nobody thinks they should be, but they are a tournament team. Lost to North Carolina. North Carolina, 1 seed, obviously. Lost to Virginia Tech, which is not a tournament team. Lost to Syracuse, not a tournament team. Lost to Virginia. So they're going a little bad run here. Lost to Wake Forest, not a tournament team. Pitt, not a tournament team. So some questionable losses indeed in here. But they get hot at the right time, go on this little run here where they beat Duke, beat North Carolina. Really solid run led by Horn and Burns. Now, this is an interesting matchup for Tech. All right, NC State, obviously, like defeated inside to Burns. Tech, all right, they're kind of down. They're a little depleted injury-wise on the big man front. So I think they're going to struggle with Burns a little bit. But if you watch that North Carolina game, the NC State-North Carolina game in the championship, NC State tried their hardest to throw that game away. Like this isn't a very good basketball team, I think. North Carolina just couldn't hit any shots. Like, if they could hit any shots, North Carolina State would have lost that game. They just kept turning it over. I think Texas Tech, even though being depleted in the big man department, I think Texas Tech ultimately gets the win here. I think it will be a close game because of how NC State plays. So I think it's going to be a close one, no doubt. But I think ultimately Texas Tech is the better team, at least more consistently at the end of the day. And ultimately Texas Tech gets the win here. But who do you think wins this game and why? Let me know down in the comment section. Also, you'll see this little ticker right here. I am hosting a bracket tournament challenge group on ESPN Tournament Challenge. All you got to do, go to the community tab on my channel. You'll find the link there on the first post. Click that link. It should take you right to that group. Join the group. First place winner gets a free AG t-shirt. All you got to do is be a subscriber. But who do you think wins this game and why? Let me know down in the comment section. Like this video. Most importantly, subscribe.